cough on my. Alright, hello, welcome to the first of the Sunday double uploads of the Manchester United career mode. We are here today, I believe, against Everton, but I will obviously give you more of a lowdown on that once we get into the career mode. Of course, the game's crashed again, as I've tried to set up from within the career mode hub, which means you have to go the whole long way around. But yeah, it is Everton at Goodison Park, which, I mean, isn't the main focus for Sunday, for both the double uploads, obviously. There is a bigger game for the second part of these double uploads, but that is fine. For now, we'll focus on what we've got in the Premier League. We'll be taking on Everton at Goodison Park. If you didn't see the last stream, or last episode, or yesterday's double uploads, I guess, both of them, we beat Leicester 5-3 in the first of the double uploads, and then we drew 2-2 with Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So today's double uploads will be Everton away at Goodison Park, followed by an Old Trafford hosted Champions League quarterfinal second leg. So it's going to be a big episode, or a big double upload episode. Both the episodes are going to be huge, because Everton, a win over Everton here, they're in 8th. So we'll get away from them a little bit, but we'll also climb a bit further up the table. As you can see, Arsenal have played their 32nd and they've dropped points. Now, if Chelsea could also somehow drop points against Southampton, and Liverpool and Manchester City can mess up, it might be a good weekend. It might be a good weekend here, and it might be a good bit of form for us to try and continue on with. But against Leicester, it was shocking defensively. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch the lineup up a little bit, and we'll see where we go. First thing I'm going to do, I always forget to do it, but I'm going to do it now. Remember this time, he's back as the captain in the main lobby menu bit, so it won't be Fernandes try to hog the bloody armband. And in real life, I'm going to do next season. I'm not going to do it this season, but next season I'm going to do what Man United have done in real life this season. Of course, Juan Mata will probably be, well, he's going to be retiring actually in career mode. So number 8 will go to Bruno Fernandes, I think, like they've done in real life. But anyway, we'll figure that out for Season 2. When we get to Season 2, still powering through the first season here. Maguire off and running. Maguire scored his first goal of the season to help Manchester United to a 2-2 draw against 240. So Atletico Madrid's new name. I don't know if you're aware of that. They're called 240 now. So, any other news about us? Both teams looking to win this time. Absolutely. I don't remember what the score was last time. 3-3 draw. Okay. Despite plenty of goals in the previous meeting, neither team was able to claim victory, and they ultimately cancelled each other out. The game finishing in a 3-3 draw. We absolutely need to win, but the problem is we got a little injury in that first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. Paul Pogba out for 4 weeks, unfortunately. Diogo Jota won March Player of the Month award as well. I think that's all the news stories covered, but I believe it was a hyperextended knee that your boy Paulie got, which is kind of upsetting because he was the Champions League kind of saviour, but unfortunately not available for the second leg. And if we do get through to the semi-finals, he might not be available for them either. We'll see when the time comes. But what we're going to do now is we're going to head into this game at Goodison Park. Obviously rotate the team around as I see fit. Sancho's not going to start. He's tired as well, but hasn't really settled back in yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Alanga come in here. We're going to have Laird come in for Dalot. And I believe we're going to have Van de Beek. I mean, we are going to have Van de Beek come in for Pogba because he's injured. And it means Juan Mata gets a bit more cameo time before the end of the season as well. Put McTominay back in here. I'm way more confident with him there rather than Fred. We're going to have Maguire here again. I know he's tired, but he had a very good performance against Atletico. So I'm going to give him a start, and then we'll probably sub Lindelof on at some point in the second half. So that's going to be the team for this game against Everton. Reading out their team first, they've got the highest clean sheet holder, the Golden Glove leader at the moment, Jordan Pickford in between the sticks. Kenny and Castillo as the fullbacks, Keane and Godfrey as the centre-backs, Keane captaining the Toffees today. Alan, CDM, Doucouré and Delph as the centre midfielders, Gray on the left wing, Townsend on the right wing, and then Kramaric up top for Everton. As for Manchester United, David De Gea will be the goalkeeper. Luke Shaw and Ethan Laird will be the fullbacks. Rafael Varane partners Harry Maguire in the centre-back position. Scott McTominay, CDM. Bruno Fernandes and Donny van de Beek, the centre midfield. Anthony Elanga, left wing. Marcus Rashford, right wing. And then the captain, Cristiano Ronaldo, will lead the line here. There is a problem. Am I really going to have to go all the way back, man? I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game for this. I don't know why there's not a fix for it. Because Pogba's on the bench, I have to come all the way back here and then do it all again. Great banter. Well, I've read the lineups out. We'll just do the changes again. And I don't even know, like, yeah, they've got a different squad now of Everton, probable lineup. That's lovely. So all that reading out meant nothing. Why am I picking Matt? No, I don't want Matt on the starting. I'm not desperate. Switch it all back around the way it was there. I think that was it, or it's close enough to it as I remember. Don't really mind. Anyway, so they've now got Branthwaite at right back instead of Castillo, I believe it was. And they've now got Richarlison at left wing rather than Gray. So we're going to some park. I don't know what lineup we're going to bring out because they've changed the lineup twice. I could probably back out, come back in, and have a third different lineup. Let's see what happens. We need 3 points. Penalties. We had one of these with Rashford against Leicester. Can Bruno? Yes, he can, of course. You got question Bruno from the spot.
The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo
And for some reason my phone's gone off charge despite the charger being plugged in.
Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Well, the weather has certainly cooperated. It's a perfect day for football here at Goodison Park on Merseyside. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Everton versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to imagine, Stuart, he's going to have some sort of role to play in this one.
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Abdoulaye Doucouré plays alongside Alan in central midfield. And up front, it's the Croatian international, Andrej Kramaric. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Donny van de Beek starts alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I was going to drop Maguire purely based on his stamina, but in all good conscience, he probably was the best player against Atletico Madrid. So I've given him a start against Everton. I'm assuming Lindelof will have to come on in the second half. We have to remember to rotate this a little bit for the Champions League. It's going to be difficult as well with the injury to Paul Pogba. But we've got to focus on the here and the now. And Atletico comes in a few days. We need the win here to try and get back some points on the top four. What's crazy is, and Elanga's lost that there, we'll move on from that. But what's crazy is, the fact is, top four is so damn close between first and fourth. We can maybe snag the league title. I'm not saying we will, but a good run of form. We probably could see us you know, give it a good opportunity. Maguire in the way. I knew they were going to try and find that little ball through, and they attempted it. Didn't work out for them. And now Anthony Elanga, rhythm as a dancer on this counter attack. Down to Bruno. Ronaldo and Van de Beek against his former side. Leeds. He's not going to celebrate. Well, he's not going to celebrate much. I guess he is celebrating a little bit, but it's against his loan side. He brought him back, of course, from Everton. It's an early goal that was definitely required. And Donny van de Beek has ruined Pickford's clean sheet inside 6 minutes. I believe that's number 12 for the Flying Dutchman. What a decision it was, by the way, to bring him back off his loan spell. I'm not one to toot my own horn, but that was a world-class decision. His numbers have been very good from centre mid this season. I believe he's got 12 goals and 11 assists, 23 contributions, and that's in the Premier League alone. And Donny intercepting that one. Tackle by Allen. I was checking the pass off rather than not, but it didn't work out really. Well, Mata considering retirement, and I could tell you firsthand he is going to be retiring. Unfortunately, I would have probably sold him on anyway, but a club legend, not just for United but for Chelsea as well, and of course will be missed. And we'll give him his swan song against Palace at the end of the season. Rhythm, try to find Fernandes. Ronaldo wins the ball there. And Bruno. He's already got one goal of the season contender, and he had Pickford struggling there. I thought that had gone in as well. Just the wrong side of the post from the Portuguese Magnifico. By no means an awful attempt. Header won by Bruno. Could he get a second bite of the cherry? He can get a third as well. I believe it was a handball against an Everton player, Scott McTominay. Donny looked like he was making the run. It's actually gone to Elanga, who is offside. So if you know, if I aim for Donny, it's because he's onside.
Cheers, Alex.
Phone is deciding whether to charge or not, despite the charger being properly plugged in. The phone's completely done in. I'm getting a new one hopefully next week anyway, because it's my birthday next week. Fingers crossed anyway. Elanga. Here comes short. It's hit off Bramthwaite. That's the funniest shit I've seen. I don't really look at this kind of just little things like this often. Bramthwaite has come close, and I think Godfrey was just wanting to get this gone, but Bramthwaite is given a close option. And I believe he's actually kicked it at Bramthwaite, and it's come off his arm. It's not a free kick to us. Luke Shaw will be the man to probably just pass this off quite nicely. There's no need to make a cross out of this. There's no need to make it more difficult than it used to be. Maguire into Donny. Ronaldo back to Van de Beek. McTominay. Can he get it through the gap? No, he can't. Can he continue to hold the ball? No, he can't do that either. Shaw makes a tackle, but he's bodied by Bramthwaite, so of course it's going to go to them. I want to switch to you know, fuck it, we'll go with Luke Shaw then. I want to switch to Elanga to try and cover through him, but it's fine. Hello to Bruno. Ah, last time Bruno was in the Premier League, of course, we were against Leicester. He scored a banging shot to Fernandes. McTominay to Bruno. It's been all United. Exactly the momentum we need. Not just for the Premier League, but for that second leg against Atletico Madrid. I'm not going to lie, you know. Centre-backs seem to have stepped up recently, especially Harry. Donny, oh, it was a wrong ball. It was a wrong ball. It's on me. Varane makes a tackle, doesn't get any reward. It wasn't Varane who made the tackle, it might be Maguire. I don't really look at the players' names, I just kind of based off their positions, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and Shot to Fernandez.
Scott
McTominay. Ronaldo. Apologies. Oh, God, man. Ronaldo. Apologies if there's any lag as well. Still recording all these on the Friday. All these double uploads have been recorded on the same day. And the weather has been criminal today for summer. Sure, that's a foul against David. Sure, no, right. They've scored and everything, but surely this is a foul against De Gea. The play should be brought back there, regardless. Because we didn't even have the advantage. Nah, mate, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. It's always the little shitty goals I can see, isn't it? Townsend equalises. But that's great because I've just been fouled there with De Gea. De Gea's been fouled.
Well, when you
My
look
headset's
at this
messing up
again,
as well
there's
now.
two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders
'cause I was
have to
leaning
be
on the
sharp
cable.
to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
I'm aggrieved, to be honest. I don't know whether A has seen the advantage after the foul on De Gea. B, if he's even seen the foul on De Gea. And see how that's just ended up in a goal anyway. That's robbery, to be honest with you. I'm pissed. And it just shows we need to take our chances because that can change in an instant because this game's stupid. No wonder we conceded so many. Even when I do defend, something happens with the keeper. Bruno up to Alanga. He's got Brentwaite on toast here, surely. Never mind. Thought he would have. Nice to see that part where Everton just come forward and play like prime fucking Barcelona, innit? They'll score everything they shoot. And have to fucking score about 5 again. Just get a victory. Goal kick against Everton there. I'm still stunned. I don't know how it's got through that gap either, but I'm more stunned how the foul on De Gea didn't take precedence there, especially as the foul was a foul and there was no advantage in it.
It's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit too predictable, which has to change
Oh,
if they
mate.
want to win this one.
Alanga, run. Getting as bad as Sancho with your laziness. Ronaldo try to hold up the play. There is a run here from Marcus Rashford. Oh, another world-class bit of dribbling. But a good save from Pickford.
Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Mate, I'm actually still in shock as to how this won all. Clear as day foul on De Gea. What can you do, I suppose? Bruno. To Ronaldo. It's not going to fall for us, is it? No, of course it doesn't. Luke Shaw gets the ball here, however. Rhythm. Ronaldo. It's a heavy touch. And exchange player didn't want it. Can Laird get there? Just about. Van de Beek. To Bruno. Come on. Get to rhythm. Thank you.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Through to rhythm.
Nicely saved. In it goes at the same
Oh, it's very, very lucky. But after their goal, fuck off Everton, quite frankly. We deserved that after the way they got their goal. Pickford unlucky.
Here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent
I don't give a
shot,
fuck.
but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it
Tried to
out a
dink it
dangerous
at
area,
an angle.
and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net.
And I
It's poor
couldn't
goalkeeping, you
quite
have
get
to
over
say.
Pickford. I just tried to get it anyway. How there? I thought it had actually gone wide at first. Michael Keane, a little too slow on that one. And Rhythm gets his goal. 6th goal of the season. From a lot of sub appearances, to be fair. He's not been the worst by any means. Alanga's had quite a strong season. Stronger than Sancho's anyway. It's quite concerning. Alanga's someone I kind of want to keep around, but by his overall rating, I don't know yet. It might be a loan deal for him. Because Finlay Alexander, our youth player at the start of the season, has had a great loan spell at Valencia in terms of growth. He'll probably take precedence. But maybe Alanga could be candidate for a loan, or maybe I'll keep him around. I don't know yet. I'm really fun to use. I'll give him that.
Here's Ronaldo. Van de Beek.
Donny.
Marcus
Rashford. Can we get one more chance for the break here? Van de Beek. I mean, he's off balance. I'm not expecting anything. I was trying to get him back on balance before he took the shot, but wasn't occurring, unfortunately. 2-1 lead at the break. Should be 2-0. What can you do when the ref is a Liverpool fan? Well, an Everton fan. The ref's from Liverpool. Van de Beek and Alanga for ourselves. Townsend getting the goal for the Toffees. We lead just about. Whether we deserve it or not, we'll see in moments, but I feel like we do. Other scores around the grounds. Wolves are winning. None of these really affect us, though. Wolves are behind us, but if we win here, they'll stay behind us. Match facts. At half time. Yeah, oh, clear. We're clear. 67 at 33 in terms of possession. 7 shots to 2. 3.1 expected goals to 1.4. We're absolutely clear. That being said, they'll do that thing in the second half where they just become the best team in the world.
So into the second half.
So let's prepare ourselves for that.
Everton battled back after that first 45.
Again, half of my mind is on the Champions League quarter-final second leg.
Good technique displayed.
Really, Ronaldo. Oh, it's saved by Pickford. Great start to the second half, however. Testing the English keeper. I didn't know where to lay that off to maybe Bruno or Alanga. Alanga wasn't in a great amount of space, to be fair. I mean, Bruno was the one who laid it off to Ronaldo in the first place. Corner, however.
Delivering it.
Aimed for Marcus Rashford. It's not going to get to Marcus Rashford. McTominay.
Rashford. Perfect challenge.
Great challenge there. Didn't make it too bad. It could have been a penalty if gone wrong there, but it didn't go wrong.
Well read to win possession.
However, we're keeping the ball. Poor passing from Everton. Donny.
We have more live action from the Premier League.
Off to McTominay. Back into Donny. Turns his man. Oh, it's another one from Donny van de Beek. We're not going to celebrate again because it's against his former club. But it's 3-1 Manchester United. Can't celebrate against former clubs. I'm trying my best not to, if I remember. Sometimes I'll forget. You can imagine De Gea taking a penalty against Atletico Madrid. Just celebrating his head off. Right, well, Donny puts us 3-1 up, and I think puts us clear. But again, we were 3-1 down against Leicester, and then we beat them 5-3, so anything can happen is the motto of his career mode. Oh, Maguire. Oh, I knew that was going to happen as well, but somehow got away with it. I felt that was going to happen, that touch as well. Rashford, clear on this right-hand side. Back towards Donny. He went for the hat-trick, you know. Defended well. McTominay gets the better of it, just to Alanga. McTominay. Donny. Ronaldo. Take it back into Donny for the hat-trick, perhaps. Oh, I'm celebrating this one. I don't give a shit. Hat-trick for Donny van de Beek. What a performance from the Flying Dutchman.
And he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
What a finish and what a match Donny van de Beek is having. Hat-trick for the Flying Dutchman. I believe that's puts it all up to 14 goals now in the Premier League. That's mental. And we are clear now of Everton, surely. Oh, Laird, it might get ugly. We had a 7-1 against Southampton earlier in the season. It might be a similar story. Rashford is dove like a bloody bird there. Tommy, a great tackle. It was a heavy touch by the Everton player. Van der Beek just wants to get more and more involved. And he's getting exactly that. And one of his former teammates is getting a little pissed here. The Curry's second yellow. The Curry's gone. He's just going from bad to worse. Like, we can happily take off Maguire now.
He had to be more careful there.
But the Curry, it's just going from bad to worse for Everton. I can happily bring on Lindelof now. Maguire I want to keep fit for the second leg because he had such a good performance in the first leg. Donny van de Beek, world class today. Different level of class.
Bruno Fernandes has it.
Bruno. Try to find a way through. It's Donny again. Donny on the spot. It's a great tackle. I thought he was going to go for his 4th there. I'm not trying to get Donny to score as many goals as he can, just a record. He's just always in the right positions.
And you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Atletico.
What a good second leg.
We will face Atletico back at Old Trafford, which means we may need to make substitutions soon. Properly, not just Lindelof for Maguire. We've got no centre mids. Well, we have. We've not got any Paul Pogba. But second leg, that's not going to be Donny's, is it? Surely no. We are going to actually bring Donny off. I need to keep him fit if he's in this bloody form. And I think we'll bring on Cavani as well, just for a little cameo appearance. Mata and Cavani can have a little wander on for a bit. Retirement homes coming onto the pitch. Mata will captain for the remainder of this match. I'm bringing Ronaldo off again, yes I know, but I need him sharp for Atletico. Oh dear, that's offside surely. Wasn't. Can I go Laird please? Kramaric has come all the way out. That's going to be De Gea's all day long. And we move. Donny has been a different breed today. Unstoppable. I mean, Everton know how good he can be.
20 minutes to go.
It's not going to be a 4th, surely. Oh, he's mishit it. Tried to go for a little dink over Pickford, and unfortunately I went for a little dink over their goal. And that will be Van de Beek's last involvement in a world-class performance. If only he'd been able to finish that 4 against his former club, would have been mad. I didn't celebrate the first one, I didn't celebrate the second one, but when you score a hat-trick, you have to celebrate it. Everton will also be making changes. Andros Townsend, the goal scorer, will come off for Dwight McNeil. And a double substitution. Donny, Van de Beek, Cristiano Ronaldo, making way for Juan Mata and Edinson Cavani. Why did my Twitch just close? Bear with me, guys. If I concede, I concede.
McNeil.
Don't really want to concede though. It's my Twitch stream decided to turn itself off.
Maybe in Delve.
Just confused.
This attack looks
McNeil past Luke Shaw. Goes back to Bramthwaite. They may have another goal in them, to be fair, my Everton, but not passing like that. McTominay gets it away, and that was for Mata. So instead, it's just going to be passed straight back to an Everton player. You know, we aim for what we want to get, and we don't, you know, get it. It's great banter, to be fair. And it's a corner to the away side. Oh, well, we're the away side actually. It's a corner to the home side.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Everton switch again. Bramthwaite coming off. I'm assuming Castillo, right? Yeah, Castillo coming on. Hold on a minute. Bear with me, guys. Is my audio ahead of my actual game?
So the corner played into the box. Well, the danger is still there.
Mata brings it away.
Chance looks very real.
I thought it was going to be a retirement home counter in there, but Fernandes was the one on the counter. I'll try that again in a second. I could get a chance. Blocked by Varane.
Right, something has changed at St James's Park. But
I think it might have fixed itself now, but I think either my stream is playing weird, or the audio was actually ahead of the gameplay, and I apologise if it was.
Alex with the info as ever.
Cavani can't turn his man.
Well, a good tackle.
Wolves leading 4-0 at Newcastle. Newcastle have had some batterings this season from what I've seen. I think they lost 6-1. Oh, we're having audio issues now as well. Got it. Cool. Well, we're getting close towards the end of the episode anyway. McNeil dribbles out of play.
Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Stuart.
So as long as the audio issues happen in this game rather than the other game of today's double uploads, I'll happily take a switch there. Charleston been missing apparently. It's true. All 3 substitutions, I believe, now used by both teams. Maybe incorrect on that, but I think that is the case. Mata to McTominay. Audio's going bad. Look, we're doing tackles like that, lads. We've already got a red. McTominay. Cavani. Can he add something?
Really sound goal.
Doesn't get out often. It's a good save from Pickford.
What a stop that is.
Great save. Put his leg to it. I thought it might have been a goal for El Matador there. I'd love to keep him on for another year, but I don't think he feels the same. I'm still wondering if I should have sold Martial at the start of the season. I think it's probably for the best. He didn't score against us when we were with Spurs. I don't know how many he's even got this season. And I was wrong. It's a final substitution for the home side. John Joe Kenny making way for Seamus Coleman. I don't know what sort of tactic. Seamus Coleman's not going to bang a hat-trick in the last 5 minutes, is he? I don't know what the tactic is here. Bruno. To Cavani. It's away. Not as far as Anthony Elanga though. Rhythm. Losing the ball out. But he's faster than Kramaric, so he should be able to recover this.
Godfrey.
Wasn't going to go back anyway. The counter-attack's probably off now, more than likely.
Not a good pass.
Lindelof reads well. Rashford into Mata. Not the fastest, of course. And it's a very good tackle from Alan. Mata really doesn't feel that good anymore. He's 72 rated now, to be fair, and it's going to be his final season, not just at United, but in football in general in this career mode. Richarlison's been read perfectly by Laird there. He's been quiet all day, as Richarlison thanks to Ethan Laird. Mata spots Elanga. Bruno. Ronaldo. Juan Mata! Might be his final goal in a Manchester United shirt, but he has sealed the deal as if it wasn't already sealed. A fifth here at Goodison Park. Juan Mata grabs a beautiful little finish. What play as well, and a great run from the Spaniard, and well placed to the back of the net. Pickford's had a mare. Everton have had a mare. They've been down at 10 men for the majority of the second half. Donny van de Beek has had a brilliant performance, and his replacement Mata has also put his name on the score sheet as well. Other goal, I believe, came from Elanga, and that is 5-1 victory. I mean, there's still minutes to go here. Everton may get another goal just for consolation reasons, but even if they do, it's not going to ruin our mood. And Richarlison unable to deal anything there into the box for the game ended. Richarlison very quiet today, and Donny van de Beek very loud against his former club. A hat-trick against his former employers. Elanga and Mata with the other goals. Townsend with their one, which shouldn't have even stood. It should have been a clean sheet. But it is what it is. Looking at the stats. 61 to 39 in terms of possession. 13 to 3 in terms of shots. And 6.7 to 1.9 in terms of expected goals. Always going to be our win. And realistically, that puts us in the best... Well, it gives us the best possible momentum heading in to Atletico Madrid. Donny van de Beek, man of the match, with a hat-trick and a 9.5. Anthony Elanga with a 8.3 and a goal as well. And I didn't realise this, kind of on the low, but Cristiano Ronaldo, hat-trick of assists before being substituted off, and an 8.2 for him. No wonder he gets so many assists. He does it so quietly and just sneaks them all about. Scott McTominay with an assist as well on 7.9, and then Juan Mata coming on. Possibly his final goal in the United shirt, and if it is, it was a very good goal, a very good bit of build-up play as well. And a 7 rating for the Spaniard. Man of the match for Everton, if you could pick one, was Andros Townsend, getting a very lucky goal that shouldn't have stood. 6.9 rating, and then Kramaric assisting that goal with a 6.8 rating. I just want to take a look at some of the ratings here for Everton, see if we scout any of these players for future. I know most of them probably won't. Richarlison maybe. A little backup perhaps. But off that performance, I don't really believe in him. And of course, Doucouré getting the red card. Ethan Laird did very well in that game to keep Richarlison quiet. What did Laird get actually? Probably less than he should have. He's not even on the list. What? Oh, it's not in number order. Hold on, there we go. 6.6. Didn't have to do much, to be fair, but he did keep Richarlison quiet. Leeds, Burnley and Wolves all grabbing away wins. It must be an away day for this weekend, because we also just won away emphatically.
Time for just a few questions.
Ask me as many questions as you want, lad. Happy to answer them after today's performance. Oh, with Pogba being out long term might be an issue if we continue to go on in the Champions League. But we've got the players to cover, and Donny covered beautifully today. I'm sure there'll be questions about Donny van de Beek to come. Great win and congratulations. No question all the headlines will be about Van de Beek's performance. Hat-trick hero. It was a pretty breathtaking display. He was different gravy today. Different gravy. I don't know if Ronaldo assisted all his goals, but Ronaldo also got a hat-trick of assists, but that won't be talked about in the media. Lads up front were ruthless. We were very strong in defence where we needed to be as well. It's unlucky that we didn't keep the clean sheet, but I will argue that goal. Not that it will matter. But you get what you're given, I suppose. It was a foul on De Gea, but I guess the game don't want to give us it. But now it goes back to importance and audio issues, but mainly importance. The audio issues can come around if you like, but it's more important that we focus on what we've got next. Now it's another youth player who's never getting games. Feels like his contract needs to be extended as well. I'm going to end up extending all these guys' contracts, ain't I? We'll leave that till next episode. We'll kick that off next episode because I just can't bother right now. I want to end on a high. Don't have to give money away. And also the audio issues are becoming a bit of an issue. No pun intended. So let's take one more look at the quarterfinals. The aggregate scorelines. I believe it's Sevilla. Two of them have been played already. Wolfsburg managed to make a draw out of that game with Bayern Munich. It was 3-3 in aggregate, but Bayern go through on penalties. As for the other quarterfinal that's completed, Chelsea destroyed Manchester City. Which means if we do go through, we don't have to worry about our cross-city rivals. So it'll be either Bayern, Chelsea, or one of Sevilla or Inter if we progress past Atletico. However, of course, if we don't progress past Atletico, then, of course, we will be out. But we do have 2 away goals. So those will give us a bit of a platform. Before we do end it, I know the audio issues are a bit annoying, a bit jarring. It's not too bad at the moment, but it'll probably get worse. So I'll try and wrap this up as quick as we can. Just going to check the Premier League table to see what we need to do now. What is on the cards here? Top 4 is as follows. City have not played an extra game yet, so they're down in 4th. 61 points. But Chelsea, no. Chelsea are dropping points. And we're only 5 points off now. It's going to be a very intriguing race if we can keep the form up that we're going with here. We're top scorers in the league by a country mile. We probably conceded the most by a country mile as well, but a lot of that, or not a lot of that, but some of those, a good amount of those, are not fully my fault. In the relegation zone at the moment, Crystal Palace, Watford and Norwich. Leicester's still hanging about there, and so Newcastle, which is quite intriguing. But what we do know is that we are still very much on to try and snag that top 4. But very, very good performance once again, especially from Donny van de Beek. But the focus turns to this match next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one though. However, I'm going to end it before the audio issues get into anyone's head. I think I saved. I'm just going to make sure I did. I did already. Alright, good. Hope you guys have enjoyed this incredible performance, and I'll see you next time when we try and make it to the semi-finals of the Champions League.